Well, hello there people from the internet, and welcome back to some more Battlefield 6. Now, today we're going to be talking about visibility, but before that, have you been blinded by the light? I mean, look at that. There's just no way that you can see somebody sort of 20, 30 meters out, never mind seeing a sort of sniper in the distance, 50 to 100 meters away. Now, there's a couple of different things that I've done to make it a bit more visible for myself, and hopefully these will help you a little bit. And we'll start off by the easiest way you could do it is just changing your favorite scope. Now you'll see on the screen in a second or two there'll be a scope appearing, and that's kind of the way I found to see a lot more targets and to see people in sort of open areas and behind cover and things like that, where you'll not be able to see them inside sort of darker buildings from other buildings. But there you have it, it's the thermal. Now you will have to grind it out to about 35, but you will get it to your favorite weapon. Another thing you can do, you can go into your graphics. Once you go into that, you'll have a couple of different options there. Scroll all the way down and go ahead and click on HUD and icons. Once you click on this, you'll get to your squad and your enemies and things like that. Now go ahead and when you get to the enemy icon scale, set that up to 120, 125, 130, whatever works for you. Play around with it a little bit just to see. Basically makes the red dot on somebody spotted on his head a little bit bigger, so you'll see the target easier on the map and on the mini-map and things like that. Make sure you have your mini-map a little bit higher as well. You can change your mini-map from small size to big size, and that will save you a bit of time looking around for targets, because you'll see it a little bit better depending on your screen or what monitor to use. Now there'll be the scope. It's all the way down, and it does cost a hefty 25 points out of your favorite gun, so you're going to have to probably compromise something with this, but it's not as snappy and as fast as something else. So like I said, it's going to be a compromise, but it will give you a bit of an edge in the field because you'll be able to see a lot more with it. Now you'll see in the range that it completely sort of blocks the light, which is it blocks the sun, bruv. That's the one you want. That's the one you want. It's the sun. Nerf the sun, Battlefield Labs. I was going to say dice, but there is no dice anymore. Everybody knows it's like 95% dice have left. So it's EA, Battlefield Labs, or whatever it's left of dice nowadays. So Battlefield Labs, please nerf the sun. So going into the game, you'll just be able to spot a lot more. Now I know you're probably thinking, well, it's not my favorite scope. Have you tried Vignette? Have you tried this? I've tried uniform lighting on. I've tried PCSC, DLA, TAA. I've tried all the sort of effects and chroma aberrations and some other shit that's all available in the game. I've tried with shadows. I've played with pretty much everything. There's really just not a lot you can do in the game. There's certain things you can do to make it just that little bit sort of better for your experience, but you'll see a lot of the times you'll be seeing targets that you won't even know they're actually there. And it made you a bit more aware to your environment whilst you're sort of using this, because let's just face it, the maps are way too small, apart from sort of two maps, because even Operation Firestorm has been nerfed to death, and it's smaller than what it used to be, but it still makes the visibility and makes seeing the enemy just that little bit easier. When you see them prone on sort of corners in buildings and things like that, you'll not be able to see them, because once you go in from sort of the nerfing of the sun from the outside to the inside, it takes that sort of bit of a second to half a second or a split second or whatever it takes for your eyes to adjust. So with this, you'll be able to spot outside and inside a lot better, and I just think it's the way to go. Now, I know you're probably thinking, well, bruv, it's going to be level 32, 4, something like that with your favorite weapon to get to it. I know it's going to be a grind, but until they actually fix it and make it better, it's sort of the way it works for me so far. I've tried, like I said, different sort of settings. It just didn't really do it. The only other setting I still have to work out is the aiming and the mouse and things like that, because I've been spending way too much time in menus and trying to adjust my aim to this and to that and to bloom and to other things like that, and I'm changed 3 different mice and 2 different monitors, and it's not me, I think. But anyway, I've done a couple of things. So I know you're probably thinking turn off uniform aiming and turn off that off. It's all off. It's the settings are there. It's just not right for me somehow. So let me know if you found some sort of tip or trick that you'd like to share with somebody. Look, you should be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, or try this, try that, and maybe that will help somebody that you've got some sort of beast PC or something like that, and you'll be able to share a few sort of tips with the rest of us peasants. Now, that's going to be pretty much it for me for today. I don't want to make this longer than it has to. It's not going to improve your aim overnight. It's not going to improve your game overnight. It's not going to be a magic button that you'll press and that's it. You're elite MLG beast. But give it a couple of hours. Use the scope, use the settings, and it will make you a bit more aware in the game. And it will give you a little bit of an edge to be a bit more competitive and die less in the game that you were so far. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop me a comment and I'll see you in the next one.